What is up, soul family? I'm back with some more heat. Hopping right in as I do, I want to talk about, everybody says money is energy. Okay, money is energetic potential. You see this? This is a $50 bill, okay? $50. This $50 bill simply represents what's possible, what's available. It simply represents the new realities that I can access, but as a potential. Because I could also hold on to this money and I could do absolutely nothing. And if I choose to do nothing with this $50, it remains as energetic potential. Now, why are we talking about this? Okay, because a lot of people, your sense of worth and value is attached to your finite money. Meaning I open my banking app, I look in the bank, this is what I have. This defines me. This is my value. This speaks to my character. This speaks to my level of accomplishment and achievement. I have shame. I'm embarrassed. Okay, now when you just say, oh, this is the energetic potential that I've amassed at this time. I mean, really, there's infinite potential that's can ever be reflected in the bank, by the way. But what you've managed to show up as an energetic potential so that your mind can understand and engage in this relationship with the matrix and life, that's the amount that's there. But you've got to shift the way you feel about what's there. If you see what's there and you judge what's there and you're upset about what's there and you wish it was something else, you actually keep it exactly where it is. If I complain about what I have, it will never expand. If I love what I have, if I cherish what I have, if I feel good about what I have, then it can become exponentially more. So I want you to sit with what's there. Sit with what's there and feel the potential of what you already have. And what you will find is that you already have access to so much abundance, but your ego mind keeps telling you it's not enough, and that's creating limitation. And every time you feel that limitation, you contract into a state of lack. And when you contract into that state of lack, you feel fear, you feel hopelessness, all the other emotions that I talked about, shame, embarrassment, etc. And so now you don't have access to a different reality. See, we're trying to get you access to a different reality. This is Source, God, that I'm channeling, the universe, for anybody that's new to my page. You're like, why does this lady keep saying we? Source likes to come through as a we because the energy, the presence is just so, there are no words, infinite. So their pronouns, they're saying our pronouns are we. So nonetheless, feel into the level of abundance that you're already sitting on. And it really doesn't matter the amount. I know somebody's going, well, I have $5. Okay, you could buy 5 different things with $1. And if you chose to look at it that way, if you choose that as a perception, you will hack your own ego and find a way to shift into abundance. This is all about finding a way to still feel abundant, finding a way to still be in alignment with abundance, in agreement with abundance. Abundance is something that you agree to feel because it's a choice. I agree to maintain my state of abundance. What is the energetic potential? What could you do with what you have if you really wanted to? Write them down. Oh, I could go to the mall and I probably could buy a new shirt or shoes or something that I really want. Oh, I could pay for a $99 course if I really wanted to. Oh, I could get myself dinner today. See, oftentimes and most of the times, it's not that you technically don't have the freedom that you desire on some level. It's more so the fear of letting the money go. Because if I let the money go, I don't trust that it's going to come back. Now I feel limitation and I'm starting to wish that I had more. You're wishing for more when you aren't maximizing what you already have. And I'm not saying go out and blow all your money. Okay, that would be a poor decision. But sitting with the energetic potential of what you already can have will show you that you were never actually limited. You weren't limited. And for my folks with $0 in the bank or negative amount of money in the bank, that's okay too. You can still find a way to access the frequency of abundance without looking at your bank account. What else is present in your reality that you have? And just by tapping into the feeling state of I have, you become a vibrational match to have more. Ooh, let's decode that. If my energetic signature radiates out into the quantum field, I am in a state of having. Okay, I am in a state of having. I have. So I'm going to continue to magnetize things that perpetuate my state of having. This is why we're saying that abundance is an agreement. You have to agree to be abundance. You have to choose to be abundant. I choose to be abundant at the snap of my finger. We're human. There are going to be moments of fear. There are going to be scenarios of contrast. There are going to be occurrences of doubt and worry. It's simply that you become the master who can be aware of what you're doing energetically. And that's very easy simply by it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to feel like this. Okay, so what needs to change? Am I in agreement with abundance, or am I entertaining lack? All of those feelings of scarcity and fear always trace back to lack. Every single time. Every single time. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on tons and tons of different situations. I'm unhappy in my relationship. I'm going through a divorce. I need to get a divorce. I'm worried about money. My business is not growing. Why don't I have clients? I would like to have clients. I want to relocate somewhere else. I want to find the love of my life. I want my marriage to be better. I want to have a child or children. I'm trying to get pregnant. I want a new house. I'm looking for a new house. All of that stuff is possible when you agree to abundance. Now, this doesn't mean there isn't practical, actionable, tangible steps in a process, which some of you think you can bypass, but you can't. Doesn't mean things can't drop in fast, exponentially shift, boom, it all aligned, it all worked out. But you've got to be able to also move to hold the container. You see, you are a walking, living, breathing container for infinite possibility. And you see, going back to this, the money, this is why money is so fun. Whew, if you felt resistance, let's say it together. Money is fun. Money is fun because with this $50, by the way, I pulled this out of my wallet and this $50 is untapped potential that's been sitting in my wallet for probably a month. I don't know. I just like to keep some cash in my wallet just in case. But it's just potential. And when I think about, what if I choose to spend it today? How would I spend it? That's exciting. That feels fun. Now there's a whole world of possibility that just opened up. I could spend it this way. I could spend it that way. I could give it away. I could do this. I could do energetic potential. That is your abundance. Your abundance is the energetic potential. And it doesn't matter how much money you have or if you think it's a small amount, if it still holds the energetic potential, then you're still in a state of abundance. It's really that simple. Your only job, your only task is to celebrate what you have. Do not let the matrix shame you into lack. That's what it loves to do. Oh, you don't have enough. You haven't accomplished enough. You're not successful enough. You didn't do enough. And now you feel bad about yourself, low self-esteem, being self-critical, comparing yourself to others. Okay, if we want to get out of that loop for good and permanently, we have to celebrate all that we have allowed ourselves to have. You caught that? What you have allowed yourself to have. What you have is what you have allowed yourself to have. And whatever that is, it's okay. Celebrate it. Oh, I'm celebrating the version of me that could let that in. I'm celebrating the version of me who maybe didn't know that they were capable of holding more or receiving more or creating more. But I'm still celebrating that version of myself because they had a good heart. They were pure intention. They mean well. They showed up with work ethic, or they showed up with just a beautiful heart and pure intention. That's enough. That's enough to celebrate yourself. And as that frequency of celebration begins to rinse over you and wash over you, you start calibrating to the version of you that has no resistance. You see, we're just trying to trick you into being happy anyways, because that's when it gets really fun.